stream titles changed on the website. You should be good, and I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. You guys talk as you wish.
Awesome. What's up, guys? Today's Saturday, and we're going over to the Tier 3 game. We have Northborn versus Blood Reign. Two top bracket teams here for Tier 3. First map is control map, looks like Nepal. Should be interesting. It's a tough map. A lot of opportunities to put people in the hole and environmental kills, so might see a lot of Orisa Holtz and Roadhog hooks. Overall, a fun map, but tough to hold. So we're looking for some interesting exchanges here. Today I have Arya and Tom here with us.
Hello. Arya's not here right yet.
We're just getting set up here, figuring out rules in game chat right now. We're going to wait for the ready checks, and then we're going to take off.
Well, once Ash gets back.
Yes, of course. So, Tom, what do you think we're going to see here today?
You know, I have not seen a Northborn game since I came back. So I'm just getting distracted by Ginger Ninja here, just cycling through every player icon. But I have not seen a Northborn game, but I know Blood Reign is a very strong team. So I have high expectations for him.
Yeah, and again, we're hoping for that exchange, right? We don't want to see an absolute drive by one team, you know, with a 4-0 win. Should be an interesting game. Looks like we got some subs here today as well. COD Ghost sub again and Ginger Ninja on heals. So it looks like they only have COD as a sub. On Northborn, it looks like they got Mama Shay sub again for their heals as well.
Let's see, it is...
Checking into the Twitch chat real quick. We got Dax in chat. How's it going? Robo tuning in. Nice to have you.
John's trying to give me the wrong maps.
As some of you know, this is the final weekend for Season 2, I believe, of Volume. Loaded day today for streams. We got another game at 3. And a special Valentine's event, 6v6 Hanzo. I believe it's going to be a deathmatch around right after our game. Yeah.
I thought that one was supposed to be yesterday.
So we had a quick vote in our polls and votes channel, and most of the people, NA people of course, voted for it to be later today.
Alright.
So a fairly packed day full of events and streams, lots of content coming your way.
Alright, as soon as they're ready, I will, oh, wait, I gotta put the map back on. I'm stupid. I'm having a moment. Alright. Okay. We're gonna change that to invite only.
In the lineup today for maps, we've got Nepal, then Hollywood, then Hanamura, then Junkertown, and it looks like an overtime map of Ilios if we're looking for a tiebreaker.
You know.
Alright, I've got it ready from both sides, so.
Yeah, if that was my map pool, I would be angry because I'm not the biggest fan of any of those maps except for Ilios. Ilios is pretty good.
I like Hanamura a lot, especially for May. You know, shutting down those choke points, really making them funnel in.
Hanamura is my favorite map in the game.
I love Hanamura, but I don't like playing Hanamura.
The design of the map as well.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Let's not get stuck outside the map this time.
battle.
Fully expecting a Hammond on this map.
I'm surprised that none of them pulled it out yet. That's a big thing that you see on this map. But it looks like it's Ryan Zarya from both sides. Oki's gonna be playing Pharah, but they have a McCree on the other team. So I want to see how that one's gonna go. Reinhardt got frozen right off the bat. There's a May on both sides. Oh, I didn't notice that at first. Ooh! And there she goes. And it looks like... Is it Blood Reign?
Ooh. Getting pinned. There's just a Reinhardt battle happening. Oki switched to Reaper real quick.
That's probably better against the McCree that they got.
Both Rhines have the Shatter. They're going to be talking to their team how to best to use that.
Oh, it looks like...
Everyone's probably screaming not to do it.
Dax might be looking in for the drop right there. Nice shield on that ult. Possible charge here. Takes out the enemy Rhine. Good charge by Dax. Dax getting a lot of support here.
Reinhardt's hammer is like getting hit with a truck. I swear.
Pretty close.
Hey there.
Oh, I just got
No,
turned
there's
around.
stuff happening in stream. Who's in my chat? Who's that? Guardians? Guardians is playing, yeah.
Dax has his Shatter back. They also got Deadeye and Sound Barrier. No ults for...
Ult by the McCree. Isn't able to get any utility out of it.
Jedi turned just perfectly in time.
Did hurt the shield though.
It did. About to get picked off by the May.
Oh, there's the Blizzard.
Nice Shatter by Dax. Guardy's getting frozen by the enemy May here.
There's May.
Blink waiting for the freeze. Isn't able to get it. Got a May ult on both sides here. Who's gonna throw first? Looks like it's Guardians. Gets the freeze on Dax, but not before a ult by the enemy Lucio, which might save him.
Both Blizzards came out too.
Dax sitting here now. Dax is dead now.
Both teams holding on to some valuable ults here. Northborn the favorite for the combo. That Zarya Reaper combo. They're gonna be talking about when to use that here. Possibly on the next push.
Hanzo here just trying to get a ult charge.
Northborn about to be stacked here with about 4 ults. Got 5.
Them at once.
Guardians with the wall, good contest.
Oh, there goes the Hanzo. And the Ryan.
Not a horrible Reaper ult, but definitely not the best Reaper ult.
Big push by Northborn to push the Blood Reign back.
And Northborn is gonna take that fight. There's still
Blood Reign only needs 1 fight to win this map.
I didn't know Blood Reign held it for most of it.
Yeah, me neither. They're sitting at 99 right now. Northborn's gonna have to defend a little bit longer. They want to win this. Guardian's looking to cut off that ult.
Oh, there goes the Shatter, but it's blocked by the...
Right into a
Big
shield.
ult by Lucio. Guardian's taken down by Dax on that charge. Dax now finds himself in a precarious position on positioning.
Oh, there comes the res on the Reaper.
Taken in the back, gets taken on by Dax.
Gotta grab.
Northborn getting wiped by Blood Reign right here.
But the Reinhardt is not going to be able to make it back.
Nope, looks like Blood Reign got that one back right at the end. there any girls on that team? I said good boys, and I had to take back my statement. I don't think there's any girls on Blood Reign. Maybe one?
Ooh, they're, Northborn is taking off of the Zarya and switching it over to D.Va.
It's Tay.
Which is a
She
good
plays
move,
D.Va.
especially to
Oh.
eat a couple of those ults, right? I mean,
And they also, oh, no, back to Ryan.
although I don't know, because if you look at the enemy lineup, right, she can't block everything but the Reinhardt. I think this is the only, the Reaper, sorry. She can only eat the Reaper ult.
No,
But they don't know that.
And Zarya.
She can eat Zarya's
Oh, and
grab.
Zarya, yeah.
And that's a big thing.
She can eat Moira's orbs.
Wall
which
by
is
Guardians, cuts off Dax.
pretty
You're gonna try and freeze Zarya, absorbing that energy.
Ooh, the line
Big freeze by Guardians. Ogie's gonna try and push the back a little bit here with a Reaper. Blood Reign low, they're gonna have to back up and recover. Guardians now in a dangerous position here, gonna be pulled out by his tanks. Good heals by Mama Shay.
Dax is back, and they're gonna push him. Oh, but there goes the nade wall. Dax almost got froze again.
Northborn getting battered right here, only saved by their healers. Tank's trying to create that space inside the point. Northborn fighting hard to take over this objective. Good slam by Dax on the enemy Jedi.
Zarya's
Beautiful ult by Forsaken with that Lucio. Big shatter by Jedi. They're going to try and capitalize on that.
right off the res, too.
Guardians looking to freeze to stop that charge. He's able to take down Dax. And it looks like Northborn's going to hold it. Hex on Junkrat looking for those easy picks on the bot. Trying to hold high ground. Finds himself cut off by the enemy. He's going to get picked.
Jedi got hit by a bit of that total mayhem right there. That is what that ability is called, right? Oh, there's a Sombra inside of Blood Reign.
Forsaken on the enemy line here. Finds himself in a dangerous position. Diving in there, gets punished by the Sombra almost.
Northborn has 3 ults, and a lot of them are pretty big.
Guardian's ult with that freeze possible to shut them down.
Here comes in the Rift.
Retired by Hex, looking for a big... It's only get 2, but still good. It's gonna help that push.
Ooh, that's
He
a
almost
healer.
killed D.Va before she got back in mech.
Oh,
Ult by Oki on Northborn.
it looks like Northborn's gonna take this.
Puts her on fire. Isn't able to get that Sombra. It's gonna help the push here.
D.Va gets trapped.
Blood Reign's backing off. Don't have time for it. They've got to push if they want to take this map.
But Sombra's on point. But she's gonna be contested by like...
I'm looking for the sneaky caps. That's Blink.
Did not
Here
get the
come in-
sneaky
Has to
cap.
be.
Here come in both of the
Guardians has
healers.
a freeze to throw in here. Is he gonna throw it? Has to.
Throw the blizzard, John. Throw the blizzard. Yeah.
Throws
Here
the
it
blizzard.
comes.
Only to be captured by Impulse on the enemy's Ari ult. Northborn throwing a lot of ults in here. They know what that to get back.
May.
And it
Northborn's
looks
gonna hold
like-
this point. They're gonna take this map.
May is the deciding factor of entire games.
Brutal character, able to just shut down enemy Reinhardt charges, block ults with her wall. She's a perfect combination between 3 roles, right? She's a self healer, she's a tank, she puts up shield, and she's a DPS.
Pretty much. Not gonna lie. May is
Most of
just
all, she's
a
the best
power.
character in the whole roster.
Yeah, you're biased.
Reports of some
Anyone in
ping
the
issues
chat?
in game chat right here.
Yeah, it happens every game. I ignore ping comments at this point.
Looks like instead of a D.Va this time, it's gonna be a Royale. But this time from the other team. Ooh, but Northborn's running a Orisa Rein. I haven't seen that one in a while. Ooh,
Northborn or Blood Reign. Don't know who's gonna win this map to take the...
Oh, there goes down both tanks and the May.
Dangerous res by Mama Shay. She's able to get it.
Charges in.
Running away from the enemy, Farah. Farah, good pick for this map.
Ooh, 2 people fell off the map. That hurts.
Link for the boost. Being able to get it. Trying to battle the enemy Pharah. Nice hit by Blink on the enemy Pharah. That's Oki. Still looking for those boobs. Northborn not running a Reinhardt, not running a Mercy here to support Pharah, but she's doing good regardless.
I hit myself in the face.
Oh my gosh, Zarya
Blink
got
with the barrage. Looks for a double, gets it.
He gets hit by Oki right in the face.
Jedi with a
trying to
shatter.
boop
Gonna be
him.
pushing in. Looks like Northborn's gonna take this fight. X has got the ult. Is he gonna use it here? Probably not.
Guardians is on Widow. I don't like it. Get off
Ooh.
Widow.
I'm not sure how that one's gonna go, considering
off
they have
Widow.
a console.
Get off Widow.
Northborn
Hanzo
regrouping
and a
at their
fall.
spawn here. Ryan Orisa, their strategy. Dragon out of the gate by Hex. Isn't able to get anybody, but buying them time.
Dax, I want you to solo
that's
shatter
exactly-
Bacon.
Mama Shay with Val, gonna be using it here.
I wonder how he's
Ooh,
gonna
fire
get the
got-
shatter.
A lot of love by Mercy to the enemy, to the friendly tanks.
With double shield. Yeah, no.
Oh, lessons by Ginger Ninja.
Guardians did switch off a Widow.
Yeah, real quick. Wrong hit scan for this map, in my opinion.
Blood Reign guaranteeing that defense with the do ult on both healers.
Forest demolishing. Oh,
Here, rocket barrage from
that's-
Oki, but quickly taken down.
Shadow by
Two people
Jedi.
taking the center.
Did his
Northborn
shatter
might
come
take
out?
this. Still iffy.
I didn't hear his shatter come out. I was spectating him.
That was Shadow by Jedi, or
Jedi's. I didn't see it even though I was on him. I think he got cancelled, to be honest. Just keep swinging, just keep swinging.
good positioning by Mama Shay. She's not able to save her Reinhardt. She's gonna run some.
There's the super charger gets destroyed by the enemy.
Is she gonna try and ballsy res? I don't even know if she has it.
Don't Blink does have barrage, but he's gonna get hit by that.
Attack visor by Guardians.
Did he get that
He's
shot?
able to get
Dude,
two.
I
Looking for a
didn't see it.
third.
He was
My
not paying
favorite
enough attention. Trying to focus
Good hold by
on
Ginger
being able
Healer.
to breathe.
Able to take out Hex.
Yeah, Soldier's ultimate is gotta be one of my favorites in the game. However,
Aim assist.
Soldier.
Yeah.
Soldier is also my worst hero.
Yeah, he is. I'm sorry, Tom, but
I
God, I
absolutely
hate when you pick Soldier. It's
Only
almost like
one fight
Dakota's
left for Blood Reign
Genji.
to take this.
Dakota's way better on Genji. than
Jedi's
I
gonna
am.
counter the charge. Doesn't get it.
Dakota throws on Genji. Just to irritate
Barrage
me.
by Blink. Only able to get one.
There goes Dax. Oh, gets right.
Oki looking to shut her down.
It does look like Soldier is on his way back. 16 doesn't have a ult anyway.
Oki's got the dragon. Seconds left on this map. Blood Rain's got a big push here with 6 ults ready.
Use them all. Yeah, they're gonna use them all. Oh my
All
God,
two
there's
dragons.
two dragons on point.
However, Grab Dragon's only got
Oki
one.
shut down. Blood Rain favored to take this right here.
And
Shut down the enemy
Blood Rain
Orisa.
I wish I knew how to save a clip on Twitch, because I would have saved that, not gonna lie.
What?
'Cause I-
Everything being
I
thrown
have
into
the two
dragon?
dragons, because I was in free cam. So I have the two dragons going
Oh.
across the screen.
Dax still holding on to his shatter.
Ooh, Iron Jedi got taken down immediately.
Gonna use it here when they line up.
Gets a res. Diva protecting
Good
her.
opportunity here. Isn't able to get anybody out with it. Shadow by Jedi.
Don't blink. Don't blink. is
Vicious
fighting.
Reinhardt battle, and Dax takes out almost the enemy Reinhardt just before the beat.
However,
A lot of support here by the healers on Blood Rain's tanks.
It is a very even fight right now, but they do.
Dax
have to
almost
take
got the
care
shatter
of that
again.
Pharah, otherwise Pharah's gonna
The charge on the enemy Diva.
Here come the barrage is going to be coming in here in a second. Right about now. And that's
I
going to be what
think
finishes the
Blood
Nice ult
Rain
by
just
Blood
took
Rain, and
it.
Blood Rain takes it. First map goes to Blood Rain. Guardians has to be giving them a pep talk right here.
That was
What
a
happened?
very good
What can we
attack
do?
by Northborn.
Great heals by Mama Shea as well.
I'm so hungry. Oh my god.
Like a big part of why Northborn survived as long as they did was because of their healers.
There's a lot of healing from Lucio, not gonna lie.
And again, Blink did a lot of that damage with no mercy on his team.
That is true.
That was a really fun game to watch. That was down to the
was
wire.
good.
It was a 99 game.
I have a feeling that our game's not gonna start at 3. Just really.
Who are we supposed to be playing?
Sigh. Sigh's team. Not Hanamura, Hollywood.
So for our viewers, there are talks of a delay for the upcoming game, which is Battle Cattle versus Knights Templar.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Maybe
sorry.
a forfeit,
Sorry.
or possibly a reschedule. Not a lot of wiggle room here, as the start of the next season just around the corner.
There's not time for a reschedule.
I am just gonna make myself.
All Stars is next weekend. That's a thing. If anybody cares.
Just a week cooldown time as well between the season finale weekend and All Stars. People are going to be training.
You don't know who's Willow and who's Tom? Tom, say hello.
Hi. Willow's the one that's talking.
Yeah, Willow does not sound like Tom.
Willow's the one that's actually good at this.
Yeah, Willow's the only caster besides Guardians that, like, goes. I'm like, okay.
Who's this now in Twitch chat? I do have a voice changer if you'd like it.
No.
Just
No.
become an old woman.
Just become me. Just be me. Sandy's a great.
I used to.
Where's that
Actually,
comment?
I remember. I actually won this. We had back in kindergarten. It was a long time ago. We had there was these robot pigs. Okay, and we were racing them. And I chose the one that actually won. Okay, so I got a voice changer. It was like a purple megaphone, except it had notches on the side. And I remember I used to have a setting, right? I had it for like 4 years, and then I lost it. I think my parents threw it away, and I'm angry. But I used to have this setting, and I remember what it was. I'm not going to go through it because it was a long setting. But I remember it used to make me sound like 8 years younger. And I would annoy so many people with it. Why didn't my coffee start?
Mom, you came back without milk.
Second map, Hollywood. Interested to see who's on the attack here.
Who added me on Facebook?
Fully expect 2 hit scan characters, 1 on each side. Good Widow map on defense, especially with that position on the elevator for that first point.
Yeah, but that's not good for the original. But if you're playing Widow, you can immediately grapple from the balcony right there to the platform in the back.
Yeah, a lot of versatility and positioning for hit scan characters on defense. Widow and other one-shot characters like McCree and Hanzo, obviously, they have a lot of fun here, going up and down, working with their structures and making their opponents on the offense guess where they are, and then it's too late by the time they figure it out, right?
Mm-hmm. But there is going to be a dive comp coming in from Blood Reign.
That's usually the Reinhardt on Blood Reign, so running a dive comp, interesting.
I am looking forward to how that mage can shut it down, though.
Northborn choosing not to use a hit scan character on defense. Blood Reign the same. It's going to be a very brawly map here, as most of these characters are up close and personal.
Why do people always have ping
Especially Blink's Tracer.
on their own servers?
Both teams have to be careful, as the enemy divas have the opportunity to eat some of the orbs and fire strikes and such.
Alright, I'm back.
Tom, go get me food.
Blood Reign coming in on Northborn by both sides. Their attention split.
Good sandwich.
May's gonna help out. Jedi making the interesting decision to walk into a choke point with an enemy Junkrat.
Time to raise my APM.
Ooh, the Blood Reign, they're gonna switch over to Orion Zarya, it looks like.
Northborn wants to earn some ults here early. They can hold this first point, shut it down.
I wanna see how many ults the Ginger
Looks like Blood Rain's gonna take the stairwell to the left, come up and around and drop in.
Dax trying to pick his team, going around the back. Reinhardt can cut him off though. Maybe not best for this.
Only about 4 of Blood Rain ready for this push. Dax gonna be killed here as he pushes in alone without his team.
There comes in a shatter, doesn't get anybody.
Looks like Blood Rain's pulling out as Northborn pushes heavy.
That's what makes Lucio really powerful is his boot. It just keeps people away and can...
Dangerous res by Mama Shay, but she's able to make it on the friendly healer for Northborn.
Comes in a Riptire. Gonna get nobody. What for them, Moira? Dax does.
Looks like COD's gonna burn beat for Blood Rain. Ninja trying to save his friendly tank. Those antis by Bacon on Ana. Dangerous. Friendly's anti, you do not want to be wasting your resources healing them. Jedi gets the nano, is able to get a fire strike kill here. He's gonna get burned if not careful, up to the healers to recover. And he gets wiped out by Hex's triple ult on that fat tire by the Junkrat.
And it looks like Blood Rain is gonna take this.
Absolutely.
They
Northborn's
switched
falling
the
back
Ana
to recover.
On Northborn, they switched the Ana for a Zenyatta.
Zenyatta, yeah. More aggressive DPS healer. But possibility to use an annoying Transcendence to counter some of those ults, so depends how he's used.
Impulse does have Grav, but the Ginger is actually waiting for it. I've been watching him. He's keeping a close eye on the Zarya.
Watching the Northborn health bars, interesting. Not as much action as Northborn's. Nice beat by COD. He's able to combat the enemy D.Va ult there. Tire coming in from Oki. Looking for a double at least. It's only able to get the enemy main heal. I mean the enemy main tank, but...
Ooh, Total Mayhem gets... Junkrat killed another Junkrat with his Total Mayhem. That happens way too often. I remember in our game, I was Moira and faded right into a Junkrat. Total Mayhem. I was so angry.
Blood Rain picking up a hit scan here. Front of the McCree, he's got an ult ready.
Ooh.
Enemy Zarya ult by Impulse, and they're gonna try and burn him and push right here. Tranquility.
Zarya was taken down by the Shatter. That has
got to be annoying by Blood Rain to see that Zen ult pop out right when they're trying to use it to push.
Oh no.
Enemy tired by Hex, will let me get one, but takes out Mama Shay. Big part of their healing strategy.
Not gonna lie, that was pretty bad. However, Blood Rain is gonna try to capitalize on it. They are down here, but Dax is taken down, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go.
Shame we can't see the player's stats, where healing's at and where gold damage is at.
Oh, here comes a Riptire.
Riptire by Oki is only to get one. We haven't seen a big tire like Hex's triple in a bit.
Willow, did you post on Twitter?
Yep.
Here comes in the Blizzard. Looks like it's gonna get shit. Ooh, didn't get anybody. That's a surprise.
Good recovery heals by Ginger.
It's gonna push everyone back though.
Northborn taking the point back. Blood Rain falling back to strategize, see what they can do differently. Quite a few ults by Blood Reign held on. Ready for this push. It's going to be the time to use this. They only have 50 seconds left.
Once they hit that checkpoint, it's gonna be a different story. Evil Hex looking for some cheeky hits. His Discord equipment. Ooh, here comes it.
High noon by Blake.
No. High noon was.
Look at the kills here. Sen's gonna whip out the ult to counter. Fight to the death here. Close range and aggressive. Who's gonna take it out?
Ooh, here comes
Ult by impulse before he gets taken out.
Let's see if
Diva's trying to survive.
My player
Gets picked, but picked off by.
Save him,
I'm not sure how this is gonna go. It looks like it's in Northborn's favor.
God, save them! I believe.
It looks like it's gonna be a successful push by Blood Reign if they're able to keep this.
Get in there, COD.
Shea coming in to save the day. Possible res coming in. Not sure. Valk almost ready. Retired by Blood Reign's Hex.
Nope.
Not able to get anybody, but clears the point. Guardian's holding out to that deadly freeze.
COD's gonna keep booping them away.
It's gonna be looking to clear them off the objective. Northborn looking like they're gonna keep it as it's in overtime.
COD,
Blood Reign
it's
trying
okay.
to stay alive.
You got this, buddy.
Ginger Ninja desperately trying to phase in and out of damage. Isn't able to keep it.
This is the glory of Lucio, just running around.
Underdog battle by Blood Reign.
Dude. He's really trying. He got,
Nice hit by Guardian's Warcry on COD.
Tracer does
Headshot L2 by May. And Northborn's gonna keep the first point.
Don't blink. Didn't blink back onto point.
Clever.
I've wanted to make that joke for like the last 3 games. I don't want to hear it. If you guys look, the health bars are actually still the same. That's actually a pretty good hold, though. You don't see too many second point holds anymore.
Ron, I'm not paying you for your acting ability. Let's get moving.
Both teams probably amped up after all those fights. Very aggressive, close range, first person games, so you're not able to see what's around you, just right what's in your face and in front of you. And a lot of these character picks are characters that are in your face and they're not giving you time to think.
I'm in love with that Ash skin, and the gun looks so pretty.
There's a Bastion coming in from
Of
Northborn.
course
COD switching
there
from
is. Of course there
Bastion on attack? No, yeah, an attack
yeah,
Bastion by Northborn.
I
He was
Oh,
kidding.
Pirates
He switched to Genji. Awesome. It looks like COD's going to switch from Lucio over to Zenyatta for the defense. Interesting that the Zenyatta picks on defense today for Hollywood are the favorite. Northborn running a dive strategy as well. All about their synergies.
Oh, there she goes. Taken out by the Pharah. Dogfight.
One pick by Northborn. Potentially a successful push here. As Jedi dives on the enemy healer. He's trying to take out the enemy Zen. Isn't able to get it. Good picks by COD.
Northborn did look like. Oh! Northborn did look like they had a lead for a second.
Tay might be lagging a little bit. She claims she's lagging.
Jedi trying to stay alive at this point. Keep the action going for Northborn. Hog a difficult character to take out when you're Winston. Jedi diving in on the enemy Ash.
Both healers
Northborn is going to take this point. They only got one tick. Good AoE damage by Jedi. And he's got the crowd control. He's going to be hopping up here and use it.
Ash gets knocked off the balcony. Primal Rage coming out, but I'm not sure if that was needed, so I don't know how to feel about that. How much? Okay. If Winston grows like twice his size, how much is his skin sag when he's not grown?
Tom, shut up.
These are genuine questions.
That's not a genuine question, Tom.
That's a genuine question.
No.
So we got some ults by Northborn to push this on. Dragon Blade by Guardians able to get one.
It comes in the
Diva Bomb by Ginger. Not able to get anybody. A little bit too high on that. Shadow by Hero. Sees the trap. Good eyes on that one. Gonna be trying to charge on the enemy tanks, but plays it safe. Gonna take out Mama Shea for the res, but she's successful. She brings back Jedi as Winston. We're gonna have that tire. Oki making him worry. Gets a double.
tire.
There's nobody at Blood Reign alive on point.
Good defense by Northborn. They're gonna be trying to take this map.
Both DPS are up top trying to zone them out. But Zarya's pushing through.
No Blood Reign.
Blink on Doomfist trying to combat the enemy Winston.
They
Makes a bit of damage there.
They're running Zarya Roadhog. That's an interesting combo.
Hey, sometimes it works.
Something to shoot, something to guard. Looks like Northborn's gonna take this map.
I'll be back in like a minute and a half. Give me a second. Well, this
Go get
play
food.
the game. Will you hush? Hold on.
Get food. Iron Jedi, gotta get playing again. It's gonna be the Shatter for me. Yep. And they blocked out the Vertical. Ooh, double. No, that's a rough one.
Gearing up for the next map here. What do we got going on? Hanamura, I believe.
Yep, next map is Hanamura.
The match stands at 1-1. Northborn Blood Reign.
I'm looking forward to this Hanamura map because it's a 2CP. That's not everyone's favorite, but it is a fun one nonetheless.
Second point, easy to defend, hard to capture as well. It depends on communication, good comp, and just anticipating what the enemy's going to do and how you're going to counter that, right?
Me personally, I just want to see a Symmetra just teleport everyone onto point.
Ideally, we'd see a dive strategy from both teams on the assault. Looks like there's going to be a switch out by Blood Reign, or at the very least a DC. Going to game chats to figure out what's going on. Looks like they lost a healer. Not sure who. Looks like COD.
Okay, Meek's gonna be coming back in, it says.
Wait for the sub from Blood Reign, they'll be able to get this started. So map 2, Tom, what do you think about MVP? Who are you thinking so far?
I haven't seen too much,
Did they leave
but
and
I
They lost COD, and they're going to be picking up Meep for their sub.
I do like how well the tanks are doing, and I have seen a lot of Mama Shea. She's had a lot of good.
But as she's a
reses.
sub for Northborn, she can't receive an MVP role or honorable mention.
She was a sub.
She used to play for Northborn. She chose to go back to free agent.
Yeah.
Alright,
We'll wait for the ready check from both. Set the next map for Hanamura. We'll be ready to go.
Yeah, we have to wait for Meek.
Imagine having 300 ping.
Looks like he successfully joined.
On a daily basis, I don't want to hear it.
App set up, get the ready check, and we're good to go. Tough to say as far as MVPs. So far, I'm looking at is it Oki for creating that pressure as Junkrat for last map. When you got a whole team calling out that tire, and you're making them stress. You know that's how you know you're the ace, right?
Yes.
Seen some good Lucio plays, especially in that first map. Those ults saved a lot of deaths. A good reactive ult, saving your team. Adds what I think is 500 health.
I think it's over 1,000 actually. I think it's with the sound barrier. I think it's 1,000.
Hmm.
Because I know you can survive a D.Va ult with it.
D-Volt does 600 in every direction, so that would make
I
sense.
thought it did. Oh, it does 600? I thought it did 1,000.
Yeah, it does,
It does 600 because before the nerf, Brigitte's shield could block it. And there hasn't been a buff to her damage since.
I think Brig's shield can still block it initially.
It's at 200. I haven't been able to.
I think it's because it's one instance of damage.
Yeah, so I think Brig can still block it if she has a full shield.
See, my biggest problem is Roadhog. If he heals on a point blank D.Va bomb, he goes down to 200 health.
Yeah, but because he gets a very, very marginal amount left, right? So when he's healing, it some of that damage cancels out. He's got what 600 health total, because it's 300 per health pack. He has the greatest health of all of the heroes, right? So he's sitting at 600. So if it's a 600 total damage, then at least 5 to 10% of that damage is canceled out by the continuous heals. Canceled out with so it's movable object, double force.
My dog is screaming.
Roadhog's heals, right, makes him take 50% damage.
I didn't know that.
That's why you can't kill a healing Roadhog, ever.
Oh, I thought you meant it gives him a a con. If he takes 50% more damage, as in while he's healing it takes. Okay, so I was like, I didn't see that, but yes, that makes total sense. I think that's along the lines of what I was saying as well. So it looks like Northborn's going to be on the defense here. Double shield. Ryan Orisa, so strong, especially with that fortify.
Dive still.
Forsaken's going to pick the Ana again. Hopefully going to give in some nanos to Jedi, let him have fun. Blood Rain's going to run a...
Ooh.
Some people in this league
contested by the May, though.
absolutely disgusting. I just need to make that clear.
Dive strategy shut down early by Northborn. Impulse trying to dive in on the enemy Orisa.
And if you guys remember,
able to land it.
On Hanamura, they ran the same. Blood Rain ran the same comp, except that the tanks were switched. Dax was on D.Va and Impulse was on Winston. Now it's switched.
Forsaken looking for the sleep, gets eaten by the enemy D.Va. Good heals by Northborn.
Barrage almost ready from Don't Blink.
Jedi needs recovery here. He's sitting at about 25% health. He's going to be making the call to his healers. One of them gets picked off, so it's up to Mama Shay to recover.
Don't Blink.
Good res by Mama Shay on the friendly Ana.
Barrage is online. And there it is. And
Nice ult by Blink's able to get a double.
It's 4 altogether. Holy crap. Goodbye, Bacon. And it seemed... yeah, Blood Rain is going to take this.
Some
Hello there.
BM dip by Blood Rain.
I saw it. Toxic.
Poor D.Va.
Can we establish how, disgusting some people are?
Oh! I thought Don't Blink was on the Mercy, so I was confused. I thought...
Nope, Blink on the Pharah. Getting backed up by Meek, who's a pretty good Mercy, from the looks of it. Fire Strike by Jedi, trying to gen some of that ult. Looks like he's got the ult already. Blood Rain trying to flank left. Or Northborn's right, rather.
Here comes in the Blizzard. Gonna get one, it looks like. Doesn't
Possible
get
big blizzard by Guardians.
Evil Hex does get out of there. However, it does get killed right after.
Good pick by Blood Reign, shutting down the enemy Mei. Guardians.
Don't Blink almost has Barrage back online.
Forsaken able to stay alive. But he's got someone on his...
Even Bomb not getting anybody, but destroyed the shield. Took everything down.
Forsaken trying to contest real quick. Doesn't want them to take it.
Don't Blink does have Barrage, and Evil Hex is about to get his Junkrat tire. And this looks like a pretty strong hold from... Oh, there comes out the Barrage. Gets the Supercharger. Along with a lot of damage to the... Ooh, okay, does get rezzed. Where's Evil Hex? Oh, no. Waiting for that Riptide to come through. And there it is. Going down. Got two. Just two crucial picks.
Next with that nice ult on the back line, trying to create some space.
Jedi dies. If they get this D.Va here in a few seconds, it's going to be a team kill. That's a team kill.
Able to take first point. I mean, first round. Dive strategy working surprisingly well. Considering Blood Reign doesn't traditionally do that. A lot of time for their round 3. Shouldn't get that far.
Could you say something, Cat? No? You don't want to say hi to... How many people are watching? You don't want to say hi to the 12 people? No?
Sorry?
I'm talking to my cat.
You want your cat to say hi to the people in the stream? Okay. Thought you were talking to somebody named Cat. My bad.
Oh, no.
Ready for battle.
I do have a friend named Cat. I haven't seen her in a few years, though.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Operational. D.Va, ready for combat.
Northborn looks like they're requesting a pause here.
Alright, what's the pause button?
Guardians. The Guardians. Is that the sub? No, that's not a sub.
I'll give him 60s. That's all
60 seconds?
Yeah, because Oki has to reboot.
Okay.
So if I give him 30, it's not really fair.
Not sure that Wi-Fi is the issue for Northborn, but if it is, we'll see a change.
Oki couldn't even switch heroes. That's where she was at, so...
You know, that's gotta be a huge ping, because I haven't even been that far. I've been into, like, the 3000s.
I think a big part of this push by Blood Reign is due not only to their tanks, but also Blink on Pharah. It's tough to pay attention to what's on the ground in front of you when you're constantly looking up.
Mm-hmm. That's where Pharah really shines, and that's why you need either one or two people, like, dedicated on her.
Not sure what Guardians traditionally plays, or Oki, but if neither of them are proficient on hitscan characters, somewhat troublesome, right? When the enemy comes out with a Pharah. I mean, someone's either got to play to their weakness, or they've got to either ignore her, or do something differently, right? More shields, not a lot of ways without shutting her down that you can work around that. You kind of have to meet her head on.
However, there's a healer named Moira that can shut down a lot of Pharahs, especially considering how
True, but at the expense of not healing her team. Tossing out that
But
orb and
that's-
then
that's-
leaving it.
Yeah, that's the entire thing about it, is, like, all you have to do is get the Pharah low. If you get the Pharah, like, under 130 health, right? I've seen a lot of Pharahs, like, once they get just under half health, they'll back off.
Yeah.
Just because
I haven't seen Blink back off. I've seen him come down for some recovery heals and go back in. I don't think that he's watching his own health bar. Judging by the gameplay, it doesn't look like it.
I don't think he needs to, considering the healers.
Yeah. And Again, with Meek on that, right?
Uh-huh. Still waiting on Uki, though. Hasn't come back yet. Were they rebooting the
She had
PS4?
to reboot
Oh.
her internet.
Oh, the internet. Okay.
Yeah.
But she is back.
Is she?
However, not on the team yet. Could that be a...
How much time you got left?
Alright, they're good. I'm gonna...
But Oki isn't on the team, it looks like.
It's just because we're on a pause screen.
Oh, okay.
Looks like we're getting a ready check from both teams before we start to pack up. Get the action running again.
Have they ever had a pause in the OWL?
Not that I've
I
seen.
don't know.
On pause ready, and we're gonna walk right in. Luckily, the round hasn't even started. It was
Ooh,
mid-fight.
there's the Symmetra I was looking for.
Let's see what happens.
I want to see how this one's gonna work.
Incoming. Defend objective A.
Apparently, Blood Reign is just
And there's the
consistently
teleporter.
fighting throughout this whole game.
Okay, everyone is on. Everyone is
Jedi
on
guys
point.
pushed.
They blocked
Dax
off the
gets
Back
taken
shut
out
down. Blood Reign looking for a rough start here as they lose their main tank. They're gonna be working to recover and leaning a little bit more on their off tank. Played by Impulse on Diva. Successful res by
Okay,
Mama Shea on the friendly.
Let's go into his ice block. Sim turrets are trying to contest the Pharah here.
Mini Diva's trying to shut down the enemy Mercy. That's Icarus. Icarus trying to run away. Looking for a peel. Isn't able to get it from his team.
Ooh,
Evil Hex almost shut down as the May puts up the wall. Isn't able to save it.
and this is, and if they're gonna play Symmetra, they should go over to the left.
Objective A. Choose.
But no, it looks like they're gonna switch off the Symmetra, along with the May.
Blood Reign
Yep.
already setting up the defense on the second
Guardians
map.
is
I mean the
May
second point.
Sim is still on for
Willow,
Northborn.
I sent you
Is gonna show up late to the party along with Oki.
a... What? Who's showing up late to the party?
Both the DPS.
Gotcha. Yeah, they
Dax trying to hold that
choke.
choke.
However, shield.
Goes for a push. He's able to get down the enemy Reinhardt a little bit low. But saved by the ult by Forsaken at the beat. Again,
kept the team alive.
those Lucio ults playing a big part of the defense. Good reaction, right? Dangerous
Dax has
times.
got like 3 charges now.
Yeah,
Both on all
but
tanks, but yet didn't get anybody.
not productive to keep going up those stairs.
Nobody gets hit by that.
Almost the charge. Blood Rain's May saves the freeze by the enemy Reinhardt.
A lot of people got taken by the shatter.
Just under the 5-minute mark. If they take this, it leaves them with more time. It's got to be what they're fighting for here. Good double by Ginger Healer.
However, Mama Shea
Dax
did
dives
that.
in on not Mama Shea, taking out the big backbone of their healers.
Oh, I didn't know you couldn't boop a Pharah when she was using
Dax
her
just
barrage.
going in. Good defense by Blood Rain. I think some of their strategy there on the defense was taking on the enemy healers and taking up Mama Shea.
Forsaken Bacon.
That or they were just swinging, you know, because sometimes there isn't a strategy. Sometimes it's just whatever's in front of me has got to die.
Just keep swinging.
I'm surprised we actually have a Ryan Zarya, or Ryan Diva on both sides.
Forsaken diving in on the enemy May.
Not really.
Lucio is
Diva,
going to be pushing mid though.
Good maneuverability by Forsaken on Evil Hex. He's able to take him out. He's going to battle the enemy Diva here, which is played by Impulse.
High noon gets
Takes her
3.
out, looking for the back.
Both healers and the baby Diva.
Forsaken and Jedi take on the enemy Pharah. Neither a
If
hit
they're
scan,
quick.
but a successful.
If
Look for
they're
Lucio ult to guarantee it.
They
Doesn't
have
even use
5
it.
extra-
3 minute 30.
5 was-
5 more seconds. That's a similar push strategy, right? Good communication. Something's going on for these two teams where they're just either in their groove or they've been practicing.
Blood Reign's just in reality screaming at each other. That's what Khan said. He's like, bro, they're just fighting. And I was like, okay. It'd be
PvP
like
communities.
that.
Aggressive.
There's cigarette ashes all over my bed. Send help.
See?
Ready for battle.
Oh wait, never mind. See, I'm gonna blow this. I'm gonna blow this horn the second the game's over.
I'm sorry, what?
I got a horn.
Absolutely not.
Attackers
Why
No,
not?
don't be Zanny. Do not be Zanny, please.
Let's keep the skies clear
No,
together.
no horns.
We're not gonna have the signal horn for the Rohirrim riders, all right? To ride out of the gates one last time, as Gandalf
Okay,
saves the
ready?
day. That is not what's going to happen. No. Fucking battle of the 5 armies. Giant ram horn.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I could always play Remedy on my China. They are gonna go with another dive strat. Neither's gonna be pushing in from behind. However, both healers are not there yet.
I'm taking care of you. You should be a quick
Round 3 now. Both teams, almost equal time. Gonna be all about how fast they take this first point. Good recovery, heals by Icarus on Mercy.
Seems like a
Dax gets shut down.
Very slow fight going on right now. Everyone's trying to get
It's a slow game. Yeah.
However,
The movement speed by Overwatch
does-
is rather slow overall, comparatively. I wouldn't mind if they amped it up like times 6.
At least a double would be good.
Or 4.
Actually, I
or
like
6,
the
I don't-
speed of the game.
Goes back to 6.
A slower speed just, you know, sponsors the slower people, right?
Yeah.
People that take a little bit longer to think. And I don't think that's, you know, a cornerstone of the gaming community. It's all about reaction time, right?
I agree.
Ooh.
Iron Jedi with a big slam there on the triple. Only able to get one, but still shuts him down. Good stall, by the way, by Northborn on this first point. They've got Blood Reign down to what, a minute 50?
Yeah, it looks like it. I say at the most here, Blood Reign can get away with like 125. But that's if they get in.
A stick by Blood Reign isn't able to get it. Good heals again by Northborn.
I'm not sure if Northborn's gonna hold this all.
Tom and
They're
Willow.
on their
Is it
way,
1-1? Or no?
It is, yes.
Okay, thank you.
This is awesome.
But if Northborn's able to hold this as long as they can, especially because the first 2 maps, if we recall back to their health bars on Northborn, they were jumping. Everybody's were up and down. Blood Reign's fairly consistent, maybe due to their aggression, maybe their positioning, not sure. But I think the healing's improving as the time goes on for Northborn. They work themselves into the group, right? They've got this momentum. Big coalescence by Ginger Ninja.
It's one.
They come into a little bit of damage. Go back for healing. Nice res by Mama Shay. Good ult as well by Oki. Northborn just plowing right now on this defense. Blood Reign has got to be frustrated. They've got to be gritting their teeth right now because they know that they had a lot of time, they had equal opportunity, right? Start off on equal footing and they're losing grip right now as they have to push onto this
Iron
point.
Jedi is gonna have a shatter. Ooh, but Dax does not allow.
Pushed into overtime. People are going to get a lot more precise about their positioning and accuracy. Blood Reign trying to push this right now. Almost gets pinned. Ginger Ninja by Jedi. Blood Reign more desperately trying to keep them alive. Gets taken out. Big ult by Northborn.
And it looks like Northborn is gonna take first point. Mom Shay just trying to contest.
Sorry?
Much.
Northborn on defense.
Oh, sorry. I'm not.
Let's get to that outfit.
Blood Reign gonna take this first point here. Maybe a minute, maybe 45 seconds then to move on to the second. They've got maybe one push. I'd say one solid push to take this second point before they move over to the next round, round 4 on defense. 30 seconds to push it. Not a lot of time at all. They gotta get their stuff in order, and they gotta do it. They just gotta choose. It's all about being decisive.
Northborn is going to push middle. Iron Jedi still has his Shadow Wave. Evil Hex comes out with a awesome when he gets one.
Interesting that the D.Va didn't eat that.
Iron Jedi does get res and go for Shadow Wave. It's
Whoa.
4.
Stronghold by Northborn here. Looking at the health bars of Blood Reign. 3 people at half. Engineer gets the res from Icarus. Might be able to keep it live, not sure. All up to the damage now to cause some havoc. Oh, by the enemy D.Va. Able to get one.
2 people are.
Healing orb by Ginger Ninja. Nice pin by Iron Jedi. Gonna get pinned back. Needs to take out Zax.
Here comes in the Riptide.
Blood Reign coming back from the dead here. Good recovery. The underdogs into that fight, but they're coming back from it. Ninja Healer trying to call back into her mech for safety.
Ooh, there's a...
They're gonna try to hold this point a little bit longer.
Both are frozen, but lives because of the Mercy there.
In terms of numbers, Blood Reign has the advantage here on point. Got about 5 or 6 people alive.
Grabbing somehow.
Gonna be up to damage to take people out. Oki on Junkrat.
Trying to get this point as much as they possibly can.
Trying to shut down the enemy Reaper.
Evil Hex does.
Forsaken shuts down the enemy Reaper ult.
Iron Jedi will be getting a shatter soon, but he is not in the fight yet.
Don't blink with the freeze. Could be big if they just take advantage of it.
Oh, here it comes.
Jack's on
Gets
point
the-
swinging.
Oh,
Two
Jedi
people
got the
stunned by
shatter out.
Enemy
These
Ryan
reses by Meek are good.
Dax does his eating. Oh,
Jedi down.
they're
Jedi
getting
gets
really
res
close to
by
the end of
Shay.
this match. And it looks like Northborn is going to take this.
They held that
Hold it.
defense.
They held it, yeah.
There's now 3-2. I don't think they got any percentage there at the end.
Stressful situation here for Blood Reign, as they fully anticipated, most likely, to take both points with 3 minutes and 30, right? Northborn now having to take one tick, just one tick of second point. Otherwise it'll end in a draw and we'll be forced to go into the overtime map. The tiebreaker.
And that's an Ilios, and I actually wouldn't mind to see that map.
Ready for battle.
Ryan Zarya coming in from Blood Reign.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry, we're only on map 1, 2, 3, so...
We're map
Yeah, it's 1-1. Yeah, we would be taking into the tiebreaker, yes.
30 seconds.
My mistake, I was right.
Ryan D.Va coming in from Northborn.
Impulse playing to his strengths here. Going with the Zarya, safe pick. It looks like they're being rather conservative on their hero picks on Blood Reign, right? Bigger heals as they couple up on 2 main healers, namely the Baptiste Mora combo.
Northborn is actually going to have another Symmetra. I want to see how well Blood Reign is going to deal with it.
Taxiing their teammates back to point as fast as possible using that teleporter over by spawn.
And there it goes, right up top actually, not straight onto the point. Sitting over there in that one room with the mega health.
They're playing it safe, taking their time, strategizing. They're all in this room. It's a dangerous place to be. Especially if the enemy's got a Reaper and a Mei. Doesn't look like Ryan's gonna...
Another teleport.
Punish for that, though.
Tried to teleport the point, but
Pushing in. Backs off for the enemy Reaper. Goes for the charge. Isn't able to get it because of the wall. Good wall by Blink.
Dax is on his way to getting a shatter right off the bat. Oh, that's
Jedi waiting for that charge. Just one more second. Most likely gonna use it here. Low on health up to Northborn healers to recover for him. Dax gets taken out by Jedi. Good tanking. Shatter on impulse. Jedi just swinging and clearing point.
There's
DPS
mortality.
capitalizing the opportunities he's providing.
It's destroyed by the Mercy. Rising Iron Jedi. While the rest of the team is getting back on point.
Still a few people left alive up for Blood Reign. Nice push by Oki with the boops on 2 environmental kills. Playing fair.
Dax. And they are going to give it to Northborn here.
Slowly taking this point. They need to group up on it if they want to take it faster.
I can't.
Just under 2 minutes as well.
Bacon
Move into
just
the next.
killed himself.
Was that on accident or was that just like...
I have no idea. I wasn't watching it.
Oh, and he gets bad spawn too.
Haha.
I think that's well deserved.
Not setting his team up for success with that one. Bacon on Lucio. I apologize. It doesn't matter. He's gonna get there fast. Nice.
Window.
Gonna go battle the entire team. Bacon on the stairwell to the top right.
Ginger
Let's
Ninja
team
on the amplification matrix. I want to see what they're gonna do with that. Are they gonna go for damage or are they gonna go for heals?
Blood Reign setting up defense on point, making him drop down. Northborn gonna come
Impulse
around,
is
down to the
hiding
right. Get walled off by the enemy May. Dax has got a charge here, create the opportunities. Oki with the ult, I believe. He's able to get a couple.
He gets
Triple.
saved by amplification. Ooh, there goes
Feeble
Evil
by
Hex.
Northborn. Frozen in the setup
Oh,
for
no.
Jedi to take him out. He's at
Impulse
12
is
health,
taken
gets
out.
taken out by Jedi. Don't blink on May. Dangerous situation here as he gets surrounded by the enemy.
Gets 2. Ooh, but there comes the counter shatter, gets 2 as well. Oh, Iron Jedi does get pinned. Counter pin onto Evil, but it's blocked by the bubble.
Blood Reign fighting to keep this as they have to prevent him from taking just 1 tick. Northborn really close, just inches away from completing this. High noon from somewhere. Evil Hex with a single. Dumpling trying to freeze on that impulse ult for Zarya. Blink punishing the enemy Mercy on Mama Shay. Prevent that res.
Mama Shay did lose her res because she started it.
Now a 30
They
second
do have
cooldown, I believe.
Yep.
They have 30 seconds to take one tick, otherwise it's going to be a draw and we're going to go into a map 5.
30 seconds remaining.
However, Northborn
looking for where to
does
place
have
that
the
wall.
blizzard. Northborn does have the blizzard that they can do a lot with.
I think in anticipating that they're going to go top left, he's going to go cut them off. Walls off the top staircase on the left there. Blink for Blood Reign.
Oh, there's the blizzard.
Big freeze coming in from Guardians.
Immortality confirmed now.
Can Northborn use it to its full effect? Nice coalescence by Icarus.
Northborn is about to get Diva Bomb. And they did use
A
it.
lot of ults coming in here. Mama Shay, good
It's
res on
good.
Iron Jedi. He's able to pop that shatter.
Both Reinhardts charged each other. Both are stunned.
Positioning
Oh.
by Icarus as he heals his team.
And I think that's going to be it.
Still possible for Blood Reign to keep this point.
And that'll be a draw.
It's going to end in a tie. Yeah. Good
So
show by
whoever-
both teams.
Whoever wins this next map wins the match. Whoever wins the escort map.
Oh,
Because you don't have to
Yeah.
hit 3
Oh,
points.
Yep. My bad.
yeah. Fully anticipate that it could end in another draw. I'm calling it.
Can escort draw?
Escort can draw if they're
It's just
full
hard,
health,
isn't it?
Straight up. It's extremely hard. You can't move it in the
Oh, I
slightest
get what
bit.
you're saying. Yeah, sorry, I didn't fully compute that. Yeah, I guess not. Lot of heals by Mama Shay on 20,000 out of Mercy.
You know, I haven't seen too many draws on assault maps until I joined this league. It's like you see him like every other game now.
Next map is going to be Junkertown, pirate ship map. Hopefully, don't see any bastions.
We're
It'll
gonna
be frustrating for both sides.
We're gonna see at least one. Calling it.
And while that's starting, I will be right back.
If anyone's going to play bastions, going to be Guardians, and Blood Reign's
maybe.
probably going to be Gonna be Blink. Waiting for the ready check from both teams and Tom to return. I'll be able to get this going. Both healers, good show for their team. A lot of recovery and good ults as well by Oki on Pharah and by Dax. I mean, excuse me, Blink. And obviously strong tanking as well. I mean, it's hard not to mention every role in this game.
It'd be like that, to be honest. I'm just adding Shay back into game chat because I took subs off.
And I'm back.
Just getting set up. Junkertown. Waiting for the ready check from both as we add Shay onto game chat in our Discord here.
Ooh. Did I leave? I didn't leave, did I?
No.
Okay. It made me start to find a group for some reason. Oh, it's broken. What the hell? I don't want that.
Ready check from both teams. We're going to be entering the next map.
Welcome to Junkertown.
I expect a Bastion, a Widow, and more Mei plays, most likely, judging by the past 3 maps.
Definitely May. 100% May.
So is the 3 o'clock game moved? Or not yet.
I'll check in on that right now.
It depends on when this one ends.
Still looking to hear back from both captains.
Yeah, one of them's me.
Still looking to hear back from both captains.
Go out!
We can't find one of them. I don't know where she might be.
I'm gonna cry.
You mean Sai?
No.
Yeah,
Ready
I don't know where she is.
I've talked to Sai already. We're looking at 315-ish.
Seems like Oki isn't gonna change off the
attackers incoming in 30
Kree and gonna switch over to Junkrat. Junkrat on the Junkertown.
She's causing some havoc in Hollywood as Junkrat. Guardian's going Widow.
Off the Korean.
Sorry.
The only Korean is Diva.
What was your question, Tom?
He said something
How did
about
Junkrat
Korean.
get inside? I thought he wasn't
Get
allowed
inside
in
of
here.
Junkertown?
Yeah.
I don't understand the question.
He's allowed
We're gonna
to
get
go
started
down.
here.
No, he's banned.
He is banned, yeah. And the Road Dog. Pile of gold, trying to bribe the queen. Next question.
Next question.
Blood Rain on the offense here. Northborn giving them plenty of room to push it. Gonna back up for a strong defense hold on
Widow
that
got
choke point
taken
there.
out by Pharah.
But did
Good res by Mama Shay on Widow. Northborn feeling the pain here as Blood Rain gets more aggressive on their push. Dax visibly frustrated and aggressive on that Reinhardt. Blood Rain's health bar is a little low. Northborn getting taken out. They're going to trickle in here if they're not careful and don't group up. Oki patiently waiting. Northborn grouping up just slightly here. They're going to try and contest as Blood Rain tries to capture this first part. First section. Doesn't look like they're going to contest. They're going to give it to him. They're going to let Blood Rain capture that first segment.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Very.
You must like me.
Link on Farah. Noticing that it's just not working for Northborn to defend against him, so he's going to pick Farah here. Got to be working on an ult here at 57. Hex holding on to a dragon. He's going to try and escape. Let's take a peek here at Guardian's Warcry's little crosshairs here. He sees the Fair, he's trying to shut her down, not able to get it.
What an anti. 3 people got hit by that anti.
Whoa, nice shot on Icarus by Guardian's Warcry, straight to the face there. Blood Rain, good combo.
So many ults are coming out, I don't even know what's going on, man.
No utility on that dragon, I would have held it. Held.
다시 한판 해보자고.
Forsaken gives him the nano. Jedi unstoppable now. Jedi trying to clear this objective. He's getting bullied by Impulse behind him. Goes for the shatter. Impulse absorbs all that damage. Impulse pushing in on Northborn. Get away from the tire. Still waiting for that cooldown on the bubble. Isn't able to get it. Gets shut down by Jedi. Aggressive Rhines successfully supported by their team. Dangerous.
Ooh, there's a shatter, gets it too.
Nice, and Blink's gonna capitalize on that shatter. Good push by Dax. Hex's Reaper is struggling to get close to the enemy Widow. I don't know if he sees the enemy Widow bomb here. Or the trap. Comes over it. Double hit scan by Northborn. We're gonna be waiting for Oki to get some quad ults for that high noon. Eva ult shut down by Blood Rain. She was definitely looking to use it there as the team was grouping up. Jedi charging in on the point.
Doesn't get anybody though.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ryan does get does get stunned. Evil Hex does take down Iron Jedi though.
Even exchange here, toe to toe by both teams. Not really one-sided, but we have a fluid push here by Blood Rain. Good momentum. They're gonna try and keep it. Haven't been contested too heavily here by Northborn. They're gonna be making some switches here, hopefully, to find something that works better.
Reaper is one strong delete button.
Guardians on Hanzo now. Rocket barrage by Blank, supported by Icarus.
Hanzo shot that bubble a lot.
Icarus with the Valk. Gonna be pushing in here. Thinking about the res. Gonna try and get it. Sneaky res by Icarus. Gets stunned by the enemy McCree. They're gonna try and complete this objective. High noon onto the left. Gets a single. Was able to shut down Mercy. They're gonna be fighting for these inches here.
And ooh, just barely.
Gonna be up to the tanks to get them on point. Devo just a little bit too late. Capture first round by Blood Rain. Moving into the second. We're gonna have Northborn on the push.
Initiating match.
Game chat and Discord getting aggressive.
Yeah. Some people are like that.
Both teams feeling the pressure, but Blood Rain took it the first round all the way to the last point. Northborn having to do the same so they can take it into round 3. It's just
However,
a question of how much time they're gonna have left. As we've seen, that's not the only factor that plays into a victory, right? Because Blood Reign and Northborn had equal time, and Northborn just held.
Pretty much.
Ooh, there's a Doomfist on the Northborn side.
Attackers
Let's see who's playing him. Guardians?
Playing what? Doomfist?
Doomfist.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
usually Guardians or Bacon. Bacon's healing, so.
Try me.
Looks like the Northborn is trying to talk about, trying to think about their off-tank strategy here. As is not yet been picked.
Reinhardt? Ooh, I think they're gonna go for a pirate ship. Except for the fact that they don't have a bastion.
It's not a pirate ship.
Pirate ship is
interested.
Bastion.
I get that. Oh, there's the bastion.
Yep.
There he is.
He was waiting. I knew it. I mean, in my opinion, I think both of these teams.
I did call that
Both of these
Guardians would
teams
play
get
Bastion.
accused of stream sniping a lot.
Ooh. Guardians is taken out early, but gets rezzed.
Icarus going Battle Mercy here. Gonna try and help out his friendly Pharaoh.
I don't think Bastion knows what shields are. They just don't exist to him.
Ginger pouring heals. Ginger Ninja pouring more heals into a,
Guardians is
what is it? It's an anti-friendly.
My ultimate is charging.
I need to turn those colorblind settings on.
My ultimate Don't be shy. Hit me.
Did you know 1 out of 8 people are colorblind?
Yeah, I am.
You're colorblind?
Yes.
Now see what I can do.
Ginger Healer trying to hold on to the objective as she gets battered by Blink here. The Freya causing some havoc there in the back line. They're gonna have to turn around and look up if they want to survive. That'll take the attentions off the enemy's Hanzo.
I did not know that you can put an immortality on top of payload. Immortality moves with the payload.
Yeah. Just depends where it lands.
Both of Blood Rain's support ults are up, along with Blood Rain actually has all 6 ults still online.
Just about, yeah. They're gonna pour into it. Hopefully they're not gonna use too many. Too many ults there. Possible communication issue there. Bad habit in Overwatch, not calling out your ults.
Just a little bit.
It's like the Nepal game where like 8 ults went at the exact same time.
6, yeah, about.
Forsaken take it down. Oh, same with Dope Blink, so that's a good trade. Ooh, there goes down another one. And there's another one. It's the back and forth game here. Ooh, Dax does hit the Zarya. No, that's not Zarya, that's
Mache is gonna be thinking about using that ult to save her team. Puts a little bit of damage on Dax as the tank. Northborn looks gonna hold
Coalescence would be worth
the
it
offense
in
here.
a fight.
Yeah. Saw the pause.
Icarus going for a res and Dax makes it.
Gets it successfully. Mache pops the ult to further push the objective. Gonna pop it on Hex. Hanzo. A little bit of utility out of there. Pops the damage orb going forward. Good contest by Blood Reign. Slight pause there, but looks like Northborn's gonna push it. Mache causing some havoc in the enemy line here. Gonna use her face to get it back there. And Jedi moves in to save her. Blood Reign having trouble contesting here at the end.
Northborn does get first point.
Not as easily as they gave it to Blood Reign. It's going to cost them a little bit of time they have to make up here in the next segment.
Anyone in chat?
Blood Reign with 3 minutes 20. So Northborn's going to be trying to match that time to have an equal shot. Another dragon with no kills by Hex. Hanzo's ult best comboed. Hero Dax holding onto a shatter. Good hold
Almost.
by Blood Reign on this point. Contesting
does have a
Northborn
lot
better
of
than Northborn has been contesting them for this map.
Blood Rain does seem like they're gonna have a lot of ult on that vision.
Nice fire strike by Hero Dax on the enemy tank. Able to take her out.
There's one. Fire strike
Back.
through the amplification matrix does a lot of damage. It's surprising.
Not enough to take a pick though. Thinking a charge is on its way. Shadow by Jedi. Takes out the enemy tank, possibly. Baptiste saves it with an immortality.
Both healers are taken down by that.
There we go. There's the combo by Blood Rain. Able to shut down the enemy
Guardians take
High
it
Noon.
too.
And a wave.
And this is actually a really good defense for second point. That's not something you see very often. But
On this
Impulse
corner is
sharp,
one of the
sharp.
one of the easier corners on this map, right, to hold. This one and over at the catwalk there, while trying to capture first point. And coming around that rotary at the end. The three corners, I would say. Most often you'd hold. Hanzo's battling it out, having a little match of their own in the back. X is able to get Guardians in the back. Storm arrowing and causing havoc. Shut down by Forsaken. Forsaken shutting people down all day today. On Lucio especially.
Okay, just sitting there pushing the point while the rest of his team is destroying the last two people.
Icarus feeding a
Meek
little
is
bit
trying
there.
to live. Meek does get out of there.
We're gonna try and get on point here. Blood Rain on low health to begin with. Rough start. I think we're thinking about using Valk here.
And that'll be second point.
Looks like it's gonna be an irrefutable push by Northborn.
Yoshi.
It's tough to watch this damage done on your team as Mercy because you just want to take your gun out, right, and change the flow, but you have to keep healing.
See, until you're the last one. Then, you always have your staff out. You never actually even try to live.
True.
So, sometimes it's better just to die. Like, sometimes it is better just to die instead of trying to get out.
Fight or flight, right? Put the shields in front of the Bob. Jedi goes for the charge. Forsaken saving them once again with a Lucio ult. Not enough shields here to stop the Bob. He's able to get out of there. No ult. Combo with the Dragon. Dragon just off a little bit. Unfortunate.
None. However,
A little bit more to the right.
Northborn only has 30 seconds left to push this.
They've
Oki
got to
will
be banging their head against the wall right now.
5 seconds.
Self-proclaimed best team in the league. A lot of competition in Tier 3. And they're looking to hold their top spot here.
These are they're both tied for spot one, I think.
Dax does have Shatter, and there goes. Doesn't get... Oh, only gets Iron Jedi.
Shatters into a shield. Storm arrowed by Guardians.
Ooh, there comes in a halt. Doesn't get anybody.
Looking for a aggressive, momentous push by Northborn. Blood Rain trying to back
Iron
out, stay
Jedi.
alive.
Iron Jedi is on
Got to
his
take
way
it all the
to
way in order to get into round 3. Guardians holding down to a... sees the Hanzo in the back, makes the call out, hopefully. Trying to take him down. Tough to anticipate the enemy's movements as Hanzo. Especially with that recent nerf on the arch of the arc of the
Ooh,
arrow.
now that...
Dragon by Guardians with nobody, but Oki with a double. Nice.
Now that was a commanding push right there. That
It was, yeah.
really
They
well.
rallied, certainly at the end. Under pressure,
That was
Overwatch
really
players
well.
definitely play differently. Definitely play differently.
Time, though, is not equal for both sides. That's a big time
No.
difference.
Yeah, definitely. But we've seen Northborn perform well under pressure, and hoping that continues, right?
Is Northborn attacking again, or... No, I don't think so.
I believe this is the last matchup for Northborn against Blood Reign. So this is their last chance to uphold their title, and
Mm-hmm.
after this, it's going to be 3 weeks of smack talking in chat.
It's gonna be 3 weeks of training for most.
When does
Especially
next
Most
season
likely
start?
smack talking, though.
That's pussy shit.
Attackers
Not gonna lie.
When does season 3 start?
March 14th.
Hey, that's the day before my birthday.
We'll have a birthday
Oh.
party for you.
Hey, that'll be great.
The little Tom.
You got to pay for it, though.
I got $20.
No, you don't
That's
have
just
to
about
pay for
it.
I am your mother. I've adopted you in Dakota.
I wasn't wanted anyway.
Hush. I've adopted you. You're my child now.
Dad's already getting a commanding lead with the shadow.
Jedi ran right in. He wants it.
Don't blink. Did a lot of damage with him. He gets taken down himself.
Oki's playing in the back line here, a little bit too ranged for my liking of Reaper. She's got to get in the back there and tear out the back line. Hopefully eliminate their supports. Create this this push here. Buy herself some time and their team.
There's already 30
There we go.
seconds
She's getting a little bit
left.
aggressive.
Do they get any
Forsaken
more
just going
time?
in. Forsaken is a main tank.
Do they get any more time if they? No, because
They
the
do not.
overtime round.
Correct.
Yeah, no, this is it for their turn.
They get a minute to push it to 3 points.
They couldn't. They might be able to stall it before first point though.
Pushed by Jedi. Gets the elimination on the main tank. I mean the main healer.
And that's first
Don't
point.
blink on Ash. Trying to take out the enemy hit scan. He's able to get it. Looks at the dynamite, gets blocked by shield. Blink just struggling to buy the time here. Goes for the sawed off. Is able to push the enemy Reaper away.
Mercury coming back, 81 to his ult, along with Oakley getting 86 to Death Blossom as well. I think
Interested to see.
Northborn could do a lot here.
Yeah, as I said, the under pressure team for Tier 3 is going to be Northborn, right? They rally at the end. Communication. Oh, shattered by Dax.
Ooh, there goes
Able to
one.
get people in the back.
Comes in the-
High Noon gets shut down in the back. Guardians loses it. Got a blossom by Oki. She's going to try and eliminate a lot of people here. Looks like a triple. Quadruple. Sees the enemy Zarya in her sights. She's going to be aggressive here. Backed up by the friendly Lucio. Looks in the back to see who's contesting. Sees the enemy Reaper. Takes him out. Goes over. This is a moment for Reaper to get back in that corner and take out the enemy Bob.
Jedi is back. Gonna knock
Oki
the
clears point. Oki a big part of why that point was cleared.
And I think they might get second point here as well.
Absolutely.
I want to see them take it all the way, to be completely honest.
I'd love to see both teams take it all the way.
Yeah,
Orisa,
it's
all the way in the back.
Arya, Tom, and Willow casting. To whoever asked, I think it was Calm.
Yes, I can confirm that was calm. And Robo joining us. How's it going?
Ooh, Evil Hex going in for ballsy shatter.
Not able to get it.
Awesome.
Practice possibly needed on ult usage here, as he missed 2 dragons previously that I can recall. And that Blossom adding to the list.
They do have Supercharger, but the Orisa is down at the moment.
Oki playing very conservative with this Reaper as well. Hanging back, rushing damage. Guardian's diving into the back line. Gets eliminated by the healers and the McCree. Dangerous stun here. Mama Shay supporting her team.
There's the shatter.
Nice
It's
shatter by
2.
Dax, able to eliminate him. They just need to clear this objective, take it out of overtime. It's going to be up to
Forsaken was taken
Blood Reign
out
takes
right
it,
after.
secures it with a High Noon.
Forsaken went for the sound barrier, but got taken out at midair.
Yeah, and previously he's been had very good judgment. The ult usage, right? Diving in on the enemy. You know, it looks like he's having fun with it. It's a lot of fun to watch him.
That's a commanding push for 1 minute.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Two segments out of gold tier players? I mean,
They're fighting gold tier players as well. It's like a gold platinum, right?
low plat, high gold. Gold period. Well, for this season it's up to low plat, right?
Ryan Zarya from Blood Reign who is attacking, and another double shield for Northborn. Looks like the exact same things.
Attackers incoming in
We just gotta see what Guardians is gonna play. Yep.
For these teams that are very aggressive and successful this season, you know,
They're
we might
asking for their second pause.
Okay.
starting the timer
Because
30 or
they do get
60.
two. We'll do 60. Because I think Oki's resetting again.
Oki with magnificent Wi-Fi, brought to you by Verizon Wireless.
I mean, she's in Australia.
I don't. Brought to you
Oh.
by Australian Wireless.
Australia.
What do they have for providers? Bushfire Wireless, Koala Wireless. I mean, a lot of possibilities.
Koala wireless. Well, you're the one that wanted to kill the koalas.
They're ferocious creatures.
They're not.
Have you ever heard of a jump bear?
No.
Alright, well, I'm not going to explain it, but anyone in the chat, look up jump bear. And be afraid. And, you know, leave some comments in the chat and let me know what you think, because you're welcome. You've been warned.
What time is it? Ooh. Our game is gonna have to be pushed back.
Yeah, as of right
60
now.
seconds over for Team Northborn.
I'll get there. 1 second. I started doing something in my team server.
Wait for the unpause. She's got to make it.
Get here.
It was
There
a
you
great
go.
push first round, but they got to hold it.
I'm literally mid doing something. Please hold. I don't have the color red. Ah.
It looks like Oki's rejoined.
Is she here?
I believe so.
I'm gonna go let my dogs back in.
Both teams readied up. On pause to go. 18 seconds to set up here. Slight disturbance by Northborn's pause, but hopefully it doesn't affect Blood Reign's mentality here as they get focused for this push. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 4 times longer than Northborn had, so Northborn setting the bar high, and hopefully Blood Reign's able to make that expectation.
We'll see what happens. I believe in them. I believe in the power of Meek.
Ginger Healer in the back, she's going to do a little bit of damage. Ginger Ninja, excuse me. Good hold by Orisa. Grouping him up. Jack's low and gets healed by Icarus on Ana. Thinking about the Nano Ryan strategy here. It would be smart to give the Nano to somebody else rather than the Ryan, just to mix it up. They may anticipate it. Goes for the sleep, misses it on Oki. Good push by Blood Reign. Impulse, a big reason why this push is going so smooth here. Icarus able to take out Ginger Healer here.
That was a very good play by Evil Hex. Teleported behind the Orisa to get behind her shield, so when she turned around, she was anti.
Yeah. A little aggressive, too aggressive here by Evil Hex. They're not too worried about overtime or anything. They've got a good healer, especially playing a ranged healer like Ana. And they got a lot of room for flexibility and strategy here. Especially with the way Hero plays his Hero Dax plays his tank, right? To have a Ana to be far back and then support him from afar. Dangerous.
Ana is
Nano ready.
Ana could be both the best healer of all time and also the worst. Just
I think
depending
they should
on
give
how
her.
you play.
They should give her ult to Ryan. Get rid of the shatter. Self nano. Big shatter by Iron Jedi.
Ooh,
Gonna try to capitalize that. Gets slept by Icarus. Eliminated by Evil Hex. And a Death Blossom by Evil Hex in the back as well, I believe. Unable to get anybody, but causing enough chaos for them to move off point, which is all they need. Ginger Ninja see in the top left their opportunity for a flanker. Forsaken Bacon gets taken out. Recovery heals by Ginger Ninja as chaos has ensued.
Did the unult get canceled? Because she died. She died.
I didn't see, sorry. might have missed it.
I don't think it hit because he died.
I don't think it hit either. Because I didn't hear anything.
I was spectating healers. Of course, their team colors are... Nope, never mind, they're not.
Blood Reign has a commanding lead right now. They have a minute 40 just to push it that far.
Whoa, Iron Jedi taking out Evil Hex on the right. Got a shield for that, yep. Good job
Iron
commanding
Jedi
that,
just
combating their High Noon.
Counters High Noon, gets dags.
Blood Reign did get its objective, so their
Blood Reign back.
spawn's just on the other side there. I'm not sure that's smart to contest this far up. They want to back up so they don't get flanked on the right and left. It's going to be on Guardians to take out the enemy Reaper. Jedi goes for the charge, shut down by Blink. Shattered by Blink. Oh. Ginger Ninja cut off by his team.
Blood Reign is getting
that wall.
dangerously close to the end here. And
It looks like they're going to complete it.
Looks like
And
Blood
Blood
Reign
Reign will
is
take
the
the
winner.
game. That was a lot of fun to watch, actually.
It was a good game.
2-1 finish.
I'm
Those are
proud.
really good.
Play of the game.
I am very surprised on how well Northborn did. I haven't seen any Northborn games recently, well, at all. But they did really well. That Moira ult.
Yeah, she's a very good healer. I think we've all tried to recruit her.
Who, Shay? I don't recruit females on my team, so no, I have not.
Most of us have tried to recruit her.
Actually, only you.
And Northborn.
She was on Northborn before they joined the league.
Yeah, but they gotta convince her to come back. I mean, why would you want to let her go?
They didn't convince her to come back. She's subbing.
Free agent.
Yeah, she's subbing.
MVP discussion. Words are hard today. I'm thinking Forsaken Bacon. Diving on the back line. Galucio plays reaction time as well as those ults. Saving his team multiple times. Shutting down, I think, 2 ults at least. One of which was a Reaper ult on final point for Hanamura.
I won't lie.
Fluid play. So?
I won't lie. Forsaken Bacon did do really well, but if anyone, I'd give it to Iron Jedi. He had a lot of decent shatters. He had like, I think 4 shatters had at least 3.
And I would agree,
And
but
he
those
had-
plays are enabled by his healers.
That too.
So
I mean, I personally will not give MVP to Bacon because I don't deal with the toxicity.
I don't
Dude,
mind the
I do not.
toxicity, to be completely honest. It's all friendly. Unless he was,
No,
like,
not when you call
seriously
people a
angry.
pussy. That's when I say no.
So we'll make the MVP announcement in chat here. Honorable mentions. I want to give it to Oki and Blink. Their fair gameplay was very good, causing that verticality on the pushes and defenses. Right, everyone's got to look up. They got to say like, where is she going to position for this ult? I think it played a pivotal role in the transference of dominance here in the first 3 maps as well.
And I'm surprised Oki did as well, considering her internet problems.
Yeah, absolutely.
Calling from Australia. What is this? Is this a USE server?
It is. Yeah,
I'm
most
not
NA
sure.
players, right?